Sasa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Success with Bob Mwiti Show, and today I'm at the University of Alabama in Huntsville in the College of Business, and this is the building that houses most of the classes that our students take. We mostly bring students to come and study Master of Science in Business Analytics at this school, and that's where we are today. Earlier, we are engaging one of the professors who handles mostly graduate assistantship awards in the school, and we engage her on how that whole process is done. Now, also, once we are done with the professor, we came here to the office of one of our students who is in our Kenya Airlift program. His name is Wilfred. Probably you've seen him a lot out there in our social media platforms. And Wilfred works here as a graduate assistant. And I want him to share his what he does, so that if you're out there and you're really interested in maybe getting a graduate assistantship award, you can definitely be able to know what exactly it entails. So Wilfred, thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to come to your office, see where you work, right? Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what you do here and all that stuff, because I know a lot of people out there, they want to know a lot of that information.
Once again, I take this opportunity to welcome you guys. This is my home. And there's a place you can have some coffee there.
That's good.
The MK, you can show them.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Basically, I work under Professor Wafa Homan. Wafa is the Associate Dean, School of Business. She has been very instrumental since I came to this institution, because she has been helping me. I think the first days when I came and I was assigned to my roles, I was supposed to start these roles. She was very concerned, because she wanted to know that I have everything that can help me undertake my roles without any strain. She linked me up with some other senior GAs, those who are ahead of us, and they really helped me. So much of my work revolves around helping the entire School of Business, actually, the entire faculty, especially when it comes to issues that deals with these are learning management systems that we use called Canvas. Canvas learning management system entails much more about what is done in regard to coursework, student courseworks, and it's an interactive ground for professors and students, where grading is done, where timetables are set, where major announcements are made in regard to the courses and all that. So I've been helping many professors in the business schools when it comes to issues to do with grading student assignments, especially the undergraduate students. And pretty much of my roles revolve around that, helping undergraduate students here and there, getting sometimes questions from them, and trying to help them out navigate through some challenges that they may have, and all that.
Fantastic.
You're watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, presented to you by Appstech America. Appstech America is a consulting company that helps immigrants find amazing higher education and job opportunities in the tech industry in the United States. You can find our programs by going to www.appstechamerica.com. Appstech America will wake you up to the unlimited potential within you.
So, do you love the job?
The job is fantastic, because I have to work. I only work 10 hours per week. That is in a week, which is quite manageable. And you see, it's not like so much work and all that. And you see, I love the job. At the end of the day, you get something, some appreciation for what you're doing. So it's a motivating factor.
Cool.
And you see, when you get a graduate teaching assistantship, it's a way of reducing your cost of schooling, because the school now caters for much of what you have to pay as the cost of standing.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, Wilfred also works for us in the program, so he's the one who is in charge of onboarding of students into the program and making sure the applications are good. So also he does a lot of work for us too. So even for him to be able to juggle between what he does here and what he does for us, it's a lot of commitment, you know, because it's not easy, because our program is very, very busy right now, and he's pretty much, he does most of the work, in fact, actually in the program. So thank you so much for that as well.
Thank you so much.
So anyone who is out there, right, and maybe they are wondering, how can you get this GA? What would you tell them what they need to do, especially those also who are coming through our program?
Basically, GAs are really competitive. You have learned from the professor.
Yes.
And they are issued on merit-basis. In the sense that you are supposed to showcase some level of experience in certain aspects, and not just experience. You have to have a very good GMAT score,
very
important.
Score.
That's very, very important. If you see the program insisting on the essence of GMAT scores, high GMAT scores, is because of how this thing is important when it comes to applying for GA, because you are competing with students from India.
And those guys they do very well.
Those guys are really good. Indians are really good when it comes to issues to do with schooling. And you are competing basically with people from every part of the world. So that is one of the things that one has to have. The other thing is, at least you should have a good also undergraduate score. There are parameters which they use so that they can measure whether to issue a GA.
And that's why I always tell people, because I get a lot of people asking me about scholarships and stuff like that. I'm like, I mean, if you're not really good, if you're not a really smart student, it's very hard for a school to consider for these GAs, you know, because you're competing with other students who are way much better than you. So if you're out there, you don't have any GMAT score, you don't have anything to showcase that you have some really good experience, then most likely you won't get the award. So that's what a lot of people need to understand. It's not just dished out to just anybody, just because you need it. You have to deserve it. Graduate assistantship awards or any scholarship out there, most of them, they are merit-based. Meaning you have to have done very, very well, either for your undergraduate or in your GMAT. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, Wilfred, for giving us the opportunity once more. And we're going to be having a lot of time here at University of Alabama in Huntsville. We are still in the process of formalizing our partnership with the school, and we'll give you more information about this whole trip that we're having. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You've been watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, brought to you by Upstack America. Come back next time to hear more steps and missteps that I took on the path to becoming a successful immigrant in USA. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.